Alright, so this is going to be a little bit different video than we're used to. And that is because we are checking out this guy. This is the TAC 79. I guess it's not technically a grenade launcher, it's a launcher, but this is not a firearm. It is just like regular grenade launchers that is 37 millimeter. That's what this is. You can get this in a bunch of different varieties of just standalone launchers like this, and they make a couple of underbarrel launchers. This particular one is the TAC 79 37 millimeter top brake launcher. This does come with a 6-position adjustable stock, as you see here. Comes with a regular AR mil-spec buffer tube. So if you have another stock just laying around, you can throw that on here if you want. It does have a ambidextrous safety here. One thing I did notice that kind of threw me off for a second is you flip this over to fire, so the safety is off. You pull the trigger back and it will fire. If you put this on safe, pull the trigger back, and you pull the trigger, it will still go off. But the way the safety works, you can see in here, I'll try and get an extra clip of this, but when you flip this safety back and forth, it's got, when you set it to fire, it's got an opening in the actual pin that goes through here that allows the hammer to hit the plunger. And then when you throw it over on fire, even though you pull the trigger and it will let the hammer go back, it actually blocks it so it can't hit the plunger in there, so it won't go off. So even though the trigger hits back, just be aware of that. That threw me off. I didn't know that, and then I looked at it further and discovered that. Just FYI. I did mention this is a top brake launcher. You push this button right here, push it, and it opens like so. You can throw what you want in there and throw it back on, and it's ready to go. Not only does it come with the mil-spec buffer tube with a AR style stock, it does come with this nice vertical foregrip on here. This is just a cheap little optic that I had lying around. It doesn't come with that. I just put that on just cause. This is made of 6061 T6 aluminum and 4140 steel. Really good quality materials. I know we use a lot of 4140 steel at the shop for doing different jobs that we do. As far as the coating goes, the aluminum is black anodized like aluminum usually is, and then the steel is a black oxide coating. It does come with a 4-inch already mounted pick rail on the top here, and then a 6-inch already mounted pick rail on the bottom of the barrel. They did send this out for this video. I did get this launcher, and they sent a variety of different munitions that they make. I've got some different smoke rounds, some flashbanger rounds, detonator rounds, and super breakers is what they're called. And we are going to try all of these out. And it is worth mentioning, as I said, this is not a firearm, and all of these are for animal control. And all of the different ones that they offer, I think they offer more than this. This is just what they decided to send out to me. All of these are different price ranges, and you can get different quantities, so all of that's going to change as well. You can get a bunch of different options of this, so that price is going to differ as well. So that's pretty much everything talking about the launcher here and the rounds that I've got. Now we're going to take it out and try each one out and see what happens. So let's check that out. All right, so we're going to try out all of these. We'll go with the smoke rounds first. All right, so it wasn't very loud, I don't think. There was like no kickback at all, but there wasn't a whole lot of smoke as much as I thought it would be. And then this is trash. But any of them you get with these aluminum pieces, they are supposedly reusable, and I think you can get replacements for it at the website also. This is called a detonator round. Might have to pull the hammer back. That had a little bit more kickback and was a little bit more cooler than the smoke. And then, like I said, these are reusable, so you don't want to throw these away. Alright, now we'll go with a flashbanger round. I don't know if you could see that actually go off because it kind of hid behind one of the piles, but something just like flew back at me. Found it. It's like a kind of like a cork or something. This shot back towards me. Not like extremely fast. I mean, it was like trotting on the ground. You probably saw it. Alright, so this will be the last one. This is a super breaker. And I think this is a lot like the detonator rounds, that it looks pretty much like a firework, I think. That made me a little bit nervous. I pulled the hammer back and shot it, and it didn't go off. And I opened it, and it actually punctured the primer. So I shut it real quick and pulled the hammer back and shot it again. Then it finally went off. That was a little nervous though. Pretty neat. All right, I want to do at least one more. We'll do another smoke because I've got that much. All right, somebody just drove back here and was wondering what was going on. One of those explosions scared the crap out of them, but they're all good now. So we'll shoot one of the smokes again. And I can't remember if I mentioned this earlier, but you've got a little plastic ring in here, and apparently that's the color of whatever smoke round you're shooting off. So let's try the yellow. And of course, the one that I didn't film, I just tried repeatedly to shoot that and pulled the hammer back like 6 times and kept shooting it, and it didn't go off. So I'm wondering if I should leave that or try it again. I mean, this looks like it's functioning properly, and it put an indent on the primer, so I don't know. We'll try it a couple more times, which might be a little unsafe. see. I'm not gonna try that anymore. Won't go off. All right, so that wouldn't go off, so I want to try something else. We'll try another one and see if that'll work. If that one was just a dud, or if we've got something else going on here. So let's try another one of these super breakers. Woo! So it must be something going on with this, because I shot that and it did go off, and then I pulled the hammer back again and shot, and it finally went off. Got an idea, see if this works with this one that we still should probably not be shooting. Hey, it worked. Well, that one's putting out a whole lot more smoke. Well, I figured it out, and I finally got that one to go off. A little nervous. The first smoke round we shot, I don't know what was up with that. That was hardly any smoke at all. That one had a whole lot of more smoke. And what I figured, when I looked at this again, it was hitting the primer just like right on the bottom for some reason. So there was a whole lot of primer that it hadn't hit. So I turned it 180 degrees when I put it back in there, and the first time it shot, the first time I tried, it fired, because I had another hit that was a whole lot closer in the center. So I finally got that off. I was getting ready to shoot it with something to see if I could get it to go off, but it finally worked. This was a pretty fun, quick video I decided to do. Shout out to these guys for sending this out to me. I'll put their name down in the description below if you're interested in checking all the stuff out that they offer. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.